Now, a 150-member multi-sectoral committee expected to deal with pertinent issues raised by Gen Z will begin a hearing forum from Monday of next week. 50 of the members of the multi-sectoral committee will be the youth, while the remaining 100 will come from various sectors in the country. President William Ruto says that the bi-partisan forum will last for 6 days. J.J. Curia puts that story in.
Ago, the head of public service, Felix Koskei, announced the formation of a national multi-sectoral forum to engage all stakeholders in addressing concerns raised by the youth during the anti-finance bill protests. Despite there being a lull over the last 2 weeks on the direction of the forum, the signing of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC) bill breathed life to the proposal. At the signing of the bill, President William Ruto called for a bipartisan approach in dealing with the challenges the country faces, including debt repayment and unemployment.
I am very confident that, as always, Kenya knows how to pull together, and leaders know how to come together in the best interest, not of individuals, not of parties, but the collective body of the Kenyan people.
His call was backed by Azimio principals Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka, who called on the president to heed to the call of the youth and deal decisively with the burden of the high cost of living.
We require now a wider engagement so that people have an opportunity to vomit all that is there in their chest, in order that we can be able to find a way forward.
Perhaps we need now to go back to Bomas, because during the presentations, Kimani and Cheruiyot may remember, and Wandai was deputizing me, that a lot of Kenyans wanted us to open this space. The space has been opened by Gen Z.
Now that the president has accepted to have a discussion with our young population, with our leaders, we call upon the people of Kenya to give dialogue a chance.
It appears that must have set the pace for the conversation that lasted for more than 40 minutes when the leaders retreated to the VVIP lounge of the Kenyatta International Convention Center. President William Ruto announced the commencement date of a multi-sectoral forum expected to last a week.
We look forward to beginning the forum on Monday next week. The various stakeholders will be required to submit their representatives by Friday this week.
50 members of the multi-sectoral forum will be youth, while the remaining 100 members will consist of civil society, religious organizations, professional bodies, business community and organizations, academia, parliamentary leadership, Council of Governors and other stakeholders.
Dialogue is the way forward out of the crisis that we're having today in our country. We've agreed that we give people an opportunity to be heard, to express themselves, to come out with the grievances which are actually ailing our country today.
We will move ahead with the multi-sectoral forum, and we have agreed that a membership of 150 representatives of various stakeholders, 50 of whom shall be young people of Kenya.
Organizations expected to participate in the forum have until Friday to nominate representatives, and the nominees to the forum will meet their expenses. The forum will focus on 6 issues as identified by the youth, namely unemployment, Kenya's tax policy, national debt burden, representation and accountability, anti-corruption measures, and any other issues deemed appropriate. John Jacob Curia, Prime Edition.